Hi, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. And Kino, too. Hi, Ontario Purper. Okay, boys and girls, today we got to do it quick. First, you got to remember this guy, just in time prepping. Also, he has a discussion panel on Monday. If you want to be on it, please contact Will Russell at Just in Time Prepping. I hope you can read this. All right. That's 9 a.m. Mountain Time and Saturday, 8 p.m. evening time. And he has one on Monday night, but I forgot the time. I think it's 7 o'clock Mountain Time in the evening. This one is Saving Anna Lee Brown. Now, a lot of people knows Uncle Al, and Uncle Al knows a lot of gearheads. And Anna Lee has a family, and they're reconverting an old firehouse, and she doesn't have money. No problem. Prepping gear is not the fanciest stuff on the market. It has to be practical. And most of it you can find at thrift stores, garage sales, yard sales, colleges before they go on summer break. They dump a lot of stuff. Okay, we're going to cover the simple basics of for Anna Lee Brown and her family. Simple, again, simple H.T.F gear, prepping gear. Okay, this is a part of it. But Saving Anna Brown, and I'll just put SHF gear because I don't want to repeat over and over again. Now, have you seen my, I think, fourth or fifth video go? And it's always titled Saving Some Prepper. Uncle Alan isn't a scientist. Uncle Alan isn't a prepper. I'm not a bushcrafter. I'm not a tactical guy, gun guy. I'm just Uncle Al. And I know a lot of things. Okay, let's get down to basics. Everybody's seen this. It's my E-swing. I used it a lot. I don't know if it's taping all right because I got a lot of material on it. Now, if you can't get a multi-tool, a good one, get a good Boy Scout knife. This is the basic one. Okay, got knife, corkscrew, owl, the whole bit. I prefer getting the owl one instead of that new age, I don't know what they're doing. And this is just a plain old Boy Scout knife. A fixed blade about this size or a butcher knife about 8 to 9 inches long. You can get the butcher knife from a kitchen drawer and you can go there anywhere. Make sure it's an old hickory or Ontario carbon steel old-fashioned butcher knife. Never fails, always works. And I usually pick that up when I'm in a foreign country. Remember, butcher knife. Now, most of you urban folks, black people, should have one of these with a manual access or one of those pushy button forces. I'm old-fashioned, like old school. And finally, Uncle Alan has this. Now, a lot of you guys have silkies, but Uncle Alan like this old Gerber because I could change the bit blade. This is a silky blade I ordered. And this one is a slide-in handle. Good theory, good practice. They don't make these too much. They should, because I could take out and put in, and it doesn't fold down because it's knotted in tight. You don't cut branches up to 2 inches. You do not fell trees with this one. You need a buck saw. This is up to about 2 inches or less. All right? Keep telling that to the kids, but they don't believe me. I try to cut things like 6 inches in diameter, and usually I have to smack them in the head. Uncle Alan's old, not stupid. Now I have cooking gear. Okay, for knife, fork, and spoon for tableware. Kitchen drawer. You have tons of it. close that. For a pot, you need a quart-sized pot with a handle and a steel lid. You can pick that up at any thrift store, kitchen, grocery shop, hardware store. A quart pot. Now this goes back to the Roman days, except they didn't have lids. And they used that to serve their meals and eat their meals. Now I'm watching because I'm on time constraints. Okay, but Uncle Al's fast and knows what he's doing. All right, let me put this over here real quick. Now, this one's books, a lot of you won't remember to read it. It's an old book by Anton Edwards. Came out a couple years after 9/11. Really good book. And he's a black prepper. We have Canadian prepper. We have DICAD. We have a whole bunch of people. Now, on cooking gear, besides the, you need a two. I don't think you can see that. You need a reflected oven. You need a fry pan. Okay, 10-inch or with detachable or non-detachable handle. You need a reflective baker or enclosed baker. Uncle Alan knows how to do one. And this one's a fairly easy one. I don't think you can see it. A metal cup, a tea bale. Now, what's a tea bale? Ask Hubble's cat. It's a ball where you put loose tea leaves in it. If you're smart like Uncle Alan, you could use it for coffee. Except you put the coffee grounds in a little tiny muslin sack and you put it in there, and about 3 tablespoons. You could either use one of these boilers to make coffee. Simple as pie. Okay, again, Lisa Bradford's book. She's on YouTube, and she's Survival Mom. Very good book. People should check out. Now, Hubble's cat's been yelling, prepper this, prepper that, making money. Don't believe in YouTube. I did that about 3 weeks ago. Don't believe anything on YouTube. Always check your sources, a book, other people, see if it does work or not. Okay, I wouldn't trust Uncle Al. I have a lot of damage and I got holes in my head and I have a blood clot pressing it behind this eye. And a lot of you can't see it, but my left side of my face is not working right. So it's barely working, but it's kind of screwed up. It's a sign of palsy. Okay. This one's Preppers, History and Culture Wise by Lydia, whatever you pronounce it, King. You get that on Amazon. And everybody's talking about knots because Uncle Alan's half blind and can't describe a lot of these. This is one of the better knot books that I recommend, and I'll try to do videos on it because Uncle Alan's getting old and he's getting tired. My search continue for single black female prepper, which is really hard. And these are the preppers I like so far. Just check them out. Leave a comment. Dawn's pretty good. She's up to date. So is I can never pronounce that. Afro Survivalist, I think. And then Sister Prepper, the newbie. She only has 2, but she's getting there. Please help her support. It's like LA Prepper. And LA Prepper is going to try to do something on tactical clothing. I think he's going to get shot. But every time I try to punch in either YouTube or just driving nuts, YouTube or let's see if you can see that, or Instagram and stuff, I get this for single black female prepper. Now it's very nice to look at, but no content. I have no idea how she's a prepper. And every time I do it on Google search or Instagram or Snapchat, I always get images like this. Okay, I'm looking for a single black female prepper and I always get this or makeup. Now, I do this because a lot of people were like, yeah, there's lots and lots of black preppers. And when I do the search or research and try to find some, I do get Canadian Prepper, I do get Diecat, I do get Antoine Edwards, and a few others. But those are guys. They're black, but they're not female. And on female prepper, other than those three and a few others with dead channels, most of the time I get this. It's not bad on the Latina preppers or Filipino preppers. Asian, Japanese, and Chinese preppers are kind of weird, and I think it's part of the government cracking down on preppers, survivalists, and crafters. I have one that's in a bikini running around in China doing bushcrafting. So I have no idea what's going on with YouTube or the internet. I'll be watching that a little later. Uncle Alan's old, not dead yet. So anyway, let me close this up because my time's running out. I'm trying to keep this under 15 minutes. Prep for it, prep for it. Let's talk about survive. Let's talk about, you're still there? Okay. Let's talk about prepping. Horsehair Trainer, please check out his channel. It's really good. I trust him. Uncle Alan's brain is so I don't trust myself. Walter Davis, us old guys in the old school gotta teach these young kids. Hubble's Cat, again, Hubble's Cat, we're going to talk about climate change because I hate that term. I understand what he's talking about. I'm not disagreeing with mankind screwing up the environment, but I hate that term. It's a politicized term. Correct wordage, scientific, that's your realm, is planetary change. Because I hear so much of this stuff and so much been debunked by hard science and fact, it's not getting funny. Okay? Let's see. Diane, SFNG, Daisy, LS, Cindy Johns, Harshman Hills, Liberty Garden. You better hold your horses, guys. I know Liberty Gardens, you got tornadoes, ice storms, so cover up your little plants with plastic. Let's see, Michael Science. Yeah, who's laughing now? Everybody's laughing. Oh, Uncle Alan's nuts. We have climate change. Well, you go look at them and tell them go watch my videos. I'm not against climate change. It's just worded wrong. Okay, X-Ray Zulu, Prepper Dell, Mad Dog Survival. Let me check. I'm trying not to go over it. West Wind Survival. Good luck on the move. Keep checking his channel, please. Jeff Nolte, Kentucky Survival. And Matt, Prepping and Survival. I'm trying not to curse, but Uncle Alan's tired and he's sick, and it's been driving him nuts. Small Town Southern Housewife. Okay, and before I go, and I did show, because Uncle Alan has no budget, so I have to use Guerrilla Tactics, if you can see that, Just in Time Prepping by Will. And he has a discussion panel on Monday evening. Please check locally for his time. Now, before I go, I might go over a little bit. This is important. Uncle Alan used to have a wool blanket. I switched to a fleece type, but it's not a blanket. It's actually, let me show you, find the end of it. It's a bag it's an insert. I stopped using blankets, the wool ones. I use this when I'm camping in the summer as my sleeping gear with a bed sheet, twin size, because it's above 40 degrees and I fairly sleep comfortably. Anything below that, I do have. Let me get up. This is what happens when you're old kids. You can't move too good. This one right here, this is generic from 40 to 35 degrees sleeping bag. Okay, I picked this one up for $10 because they're moving, well, back in the autumn, they're moving their summer stuff out. This is just a generic triangle shaped sleeping bag. Now, what I'm not going to do out of my stores, unlike this one, which is fairly big, I do have something that's 3 times smaller than that size of a small loaf of bread, is my expensive $600 goose down sleeping bag and bivy sack for sub-zero weather. Okay, that's rated down to 20 below. Now, if you layer it right, you have your bivy bag, you have your cold weather bag, you have your inserts, you have your um, what you call it, twin cotton sheets. You're fine. I slept outside under a tarp in that kind of weather. That was Korea. That's a long time ago. And I don't believe in the army crap they give me. I had my own stuff. And I did better. Everybody froze their nuts off. But Uncle Alan didn't. So I got to sign off. Bye, kids. Uncle Alan used an improper term, but you know what we mean. Yeah, I know, but I'm tired. This is taking too long. Bye, kids.